It's a crazy week. In fact, it's a crazy last 10, 15 days for me was well, like crazy. See, I don't have time to go to salon, shave and hair, nothing actually, right? But doesn't matter. But because I was learning something new actually, right? And because uh, everybody is sick in my house, I was also sick. But when everyone else falls sick, you forget about your sickness, right? Because you have to take care of everyone. So I'm taking care of three kids actually, right? Both my parents, they are as good as kids. And Arya is small, so and and when they go under weather, my blood pressure goes up because I have to run around, do a lot of things actually, right? So that was going on from last couple of days, in fact, 10 days plus from 27th, 28th of December, right? But when yesterday, frankly speaking, I'll tell you why I'm taking a system today, right? Believe me, I was so much hassled. I was not able to discuss too many things because every time Vijay used to call me, I'm talking to him, and suddenly I woke up because she was really, really coughing a lot, and she was not leaving me for last 10 days, right? And the nanny is new. So I was like, everything. And the moment Vijay used to call, we started discussing, and Arya woke up. When she's sleeping, I'm talking to him, suddenly woke up, right? I said, okay, go Vijay, keep the phone down, okay? I have to go to her, right? Okay. And all that was going on. And all this while, in between, Vijay sent me a message on, on Saturday. We didn't discuss who will take the system this week. I said, oh my God, one more discussion, which means I have to find out a time somewhere to call and discuss and all. I said, okay, I will take system. Okay. Khalas, the discussion over. So that's how exactly today's system came to me. Of course, I had a lot of things to talk, but that's how system came. And as I said, I was learning a lot many things because see, uh, raising a child for those who already raised, they know what it is not that easy. Number one, number two is number two is when I have three kids. My parents are as good at kids actually, right? And especially nanny changed, new nanny, everything was like too much of this thing. But still, I was doing it happily. Why? Because okay, fine, learning something new because she got this kind of cold for the first time. Okay, and before she got a cold, she was too small that time. So now the crankiness, the stubbornness is different actually, right? Because she's 2+ now, right? And so I'm learning. And yesterday I was talking to somebody, and I was telling, what, it's so amazing. Last 2 years are making me more awesome because there's nothing which I cannot do, I feel right. Only thing I was discussing that I don't know, right from zero, day one of a child till today, or raising it till eternity. Other than that, only one thing I said I don't know how to do, that is to deliver a child. Actually. Otherwise, everything, business I know, parents I know how to handle, house I know how to build, how to do interior, how to manage staff, how to have system, everything actually, right? And thanks to this business, believe me, I'll tell you why. Why I'm starting from here actually, because that is what exactly I wanted to talk. Many people, when they face these kind of issues, right, they go into a self-pity zone actually, right? Or they go into a frustrating, irritating zone actually, right? And they say, "Jao, main nahi khelta. I don't want to play. I quit." It's like you're playing a cricket, and in the first ball you're out, and then you say, "I'm not going to play." Right? Okay, it used to happen as a child or not, right? "Jao, main nahi khelta." Okay, I don't want to play, right? And that's what exactly happens, you know. And in this business also the same thing happens. When people face difficulty, see, first of all, let me tell you one thing very clear for everybody. Nobody can become an entrepreneur, successful entrepreneur, or a financially free person without facing situations. Do you agree with this or not? That's why entrepreneurs are respected a lot, actually. That's why successful entrepreneurs are respected a lot. Because they build a character wherein they learn everything which they were not knowing how to do, actually. And while learning, they fail multiple times, they fall multiple times, and they take long time to learn and finally produce the result out of that. Correct? Happens or not, right? Okay? And because they have to do everything. What they have is only a dream, which is not just the only thing, which is the dream actually. And they know that there's no other option. If these two things are there, okay, they have to learn everything actually, right? Every damn thing. Why I'm sharing this? Because what I'm doing today in my life, personal life also, it's because the character was built by this business. Because when I started the business, in fact, before starting the business also, I started my career as a fresher from FMCG. I had no clue what I need to do there, right? Correct? I was a trainee. I learned things. I still remember after 6 months when my confirmation was there, my boss told me, I'm not sure whether you'll be confirmed or not, right? Which means I struggled in for 6 months. But in afterwards, fortunately, I got confirmed that time only, right? Okay. Okay. But then next year, I become champion in my work. I was a topper in my whole region, actually, right? In that work, which I was not knowing before, right? How to do. Then I moved to NBFC, banking, actually, from FMCG to banking. I had no clue what banking is. I had no clue what to do. I had no clue about anything actually about the banking, right? Okay. I started handling employees directly reporting into me. Before, when I was in FMCG, I was handling distributors. So I had no clue how to handle that. And believe me, I struggled there also for 6 months. Not struggled in terms of numbers and all. I struggled when my own subordinates used to take me on a ride actually, right? Because I used to be, I had no clue how to handle them actually, right? I was boss, but a friendly boss. When you become a friendly boss and you don't know where to draw a line, what happens then, right? Correct? They used to take liberty, right? And believe me, they used to think, okay, I am just privileged to get that position. They deserve my position, you know. But still, over a period of time, okay, they understood actually, right? And they were ready to, many of them actually left that job and came with me in the other job, right? Correct? Why? Because I had no clue how to do that, but I was not a quitter. I learned from my own mistakes and I was thinking it's okay. I had patience. Actually, I don't know I had patience or not. I had no choice. Believe me, no choice actually. Right? So the patience were doubled, right? Because I cannot quit. Okay. Then I moved to NBFC, non-banking financial corporation, right? In fact, when I went to banking, HDFC Bank, I had no clue what is this email means. You know, like that, because FMCG was a very casual culture, right? Banking means everybody need to write an email. Believe me, some people used to write an email to me in red font, right? And I used to feel like, oh, they like colors. That's why they're sending in a red, actually, right? Okay. But that was a stinker to me, actually. Then my boss used to tell me, he's writing a stinker. I'm not CC. Why are you doing this? I said, oh, really? Is it a stinker, right? I don't know. Okay. Some people sometimes I used to reply on a mail on a whole bold capital letters, right? In a hurry, right? And people used to get offended. I had no clue how this works. I know only my work. I know only, okay, what is my job? This is all other than that, actually, right? And I had no, but I learned that actually, right? Okay. Then I moved to G, which was NBFC, which is American company and all that, right? And believe me, in G, all the people. So Joy was there, Bijoy was there, I was there earlier. All the people are from premium institute. They've done management from the premium institutes, right? Okay. And they were younger to me. And there were some management trainees also, younger to us at our role only, right? Maybe band is lower, right? Okay. And sometimes I can see that they're talking on the side and they're just making fun of you, actually, right? Okay. But doesn't matter. What matters is a work, actually. Right? I learned that also. And in my region, believe me, not just my region, in the country, actually, I still remember three of us are here, Bijoy, me, and Joy. All three of us used to give fight to all other people, actually, right? Okay. Because Bijoy was in category B town, I was in metro, and Joy was in Delhi or Calcutta, I don't remember exactly, right? But we used to give. That's why we knew each other's name. We never worked together actually. Right? But my point here is that after some time, my boss used to call me, "You're going home? 6 o'clock?" I said, "Boss, I'm following Six Sigma." Because G used to follow Six Sigma, right? And he used to wonder how he's delivering his numbers, still going home at 6:30 actually. Right? Because by that time, I become a master in my work actually. Right? Okay, without frustration. Right? It took 2-3 years. Then I went to Kotak Insurance. Insurance, again, new word. I don't know I of insurance, right? All the people, big team, many people, the branch managers used to report to me, assistant branch managers, sales managers, all of them are veterans in insurance industry actually. Right? And I took up that role as an outsider, right? Correct? So people used to think, oh, he doesn't know the product, right? But I knew that company hired me for a purpose, not to know the product, right? Company hired me for my distribution skills, for my people, right? And then slowly, I had to win over them also, right? Correct? And many people actually left the job. When I left Kotak, they also left the job actually, right? Okay? And so why I'm sharing this is, then this business came in. When this business came in, I never knew how to call people. Palpitation, right? Phone become heavy. I never knew how to do prospecting. I never knew how to do, but I only could see the outcome. If I learn this and if I do this in few years, where will I reach actually? It was, I still remember that time in rupee plan, 3.68 crores, something like that, right, friends? 3.68 crores was a max out that time, okay, which was half of today, okay, because dollar rate was less. 43 was a dollar rate, 43 or 50, okay, when I signed up. I was only able to see that 3.68 crores. I said, okay, for this, if I have to learn to walk on my head also, I will learn actually, right? I don't know how to do this, but I will learn. And I kept on doing, kept on. Thank God there was no boss, there was no upline, there was nobody to cry. There was no shoulder to cry upon. I had no shoulder. Okay? Nothing was there. Only system was there to learn and apply. Learn, apply, actually. Nobody was there even to confuse me. Nobody was there to even console me. So why to get sulk when there's no one to console you actually, right? Correct? So I kept on doing. And then after 1.5 years, I become expert in few things. And that actually gave me the momentum. Correct? And that gave me the momentum. Then the beneficiary, Bijoy and other people are beneficiaries because they started after 1.5 years of me joining, right? So whatever skills which I gained and learned, they already had someone who knew it well. So they just had to copy that actually, right? Correct? I was not making big money when I was guiding them. I was barely surviving when Bijoy signed up actually, right? So financially, I was surviving. But when it comes to understanding the business, I had 1.5 years of hardcore ground experience working alone actually, right? That was a bigger asset than the bank balance which I could have ever had actually, right? Okay? And that helped. In fact, there was a time in the beginning, Bijoy was earning more money than me actually. In the beginning. Why? Because simple, I struggled for so long and he and me matched in our mindset and he could also see that. But the experience was double actually. Right? His experience and my experience, right? Okay? And he was able to, all the mistakes which I did in the beginning, he never had to do that, right? And I was not restless because of that also, right? Because I knew that this is my own benefit, right? If he does well, it's my benefit. I will find someone else also on the other side, right? Are you getting me? Okay. And that's why. Then after that, after some time, I was damn aggressive when the team was big. When team become 30, 40, 50, 100 people, right? So-called big, right? Okay. I was damn aggressive. Very aggressive. I was aggressive because I was waiting for this momentum and this momentum had come. Correct? So I was aggressive not to lose the momentum, but in that aggressiveness, I was not able to handle people well. I used to offend some people. Some people, I killed myself actually, right? Because that I was doing for the first time, right? But I learned from there. I never thought, oh, this, that, right? I learned from there. Some of them came back already, right? So I was working on my character continuously, on skill, on character, on understanding everything actually, right? Whether it is before max out or after max out, or before pandemic or after pandemic, before becoming a father, after becoming a father, every stage of life, I was always happily doing things which I was not expert at, so that I can become expert, so that I can handle it well. I don't need to depend on anybody, right? Simple, you know. And then when I become expert in everything, I stop pushing people too much, because if I want to run fast, I will push myself because I know very well what to do, rather than pushing other people who are not very clear where and when they want to reach where actually, right? Correct? Okay. So my point here is that, first of all the people who started the business, what are you trying to do? Are you only trying to make money? Believe me, you may make some money, right? But the potential of this industry is to build a legacy. Okay. And you'll not be able to build a legacy till the time you become a legend in that work, actually, right? So again, everybody is doing what is supposed to be done. But the intent, sometime at the back of the mind, there's a frustration, there is irritation. Oh, this money, that money, this sign up, this person is not staying, all that, right? Correct. But back of the mind, do we have a destination that, yes, money and all that is okay? I want to become master in everything what I do actually, right? And I will not become master overnight. I will become master one by one bit at a time actually, right? Imagine a child getting born, all those who are parents. Do you think when the child is born, oh my God, how this child is going to walk, how this child is going to talk, how this child is going to eat, how this child, and you just go with the flow, with the patience actually, right? And one by one, and the kid become, the time goes like this, and it become a beautiful, amazing kid actually eventually, right? Who can speak, who can run, who can talk, who can read everything actually, right? True. Why? Because you know this is a process. You know that this is, you're learning every day actually. There's no point being frustrated. There's no point being telling, okay, I quit on my child actually. Do you ever quit on that? Correct. Do you think it is very easy, or it is very, very comfortable to, because initially I used to feel when my daughter was too small, oh my God, let her grow a little bit. Then I think life will be easier, because right now she's too small. Somebody need to sit next to her all the time, right? You know, now she's grown up. Believe me, that was an easier phase actually, right? That was an easier phase, okay? Because now they understand everything. They throw tantrums, correct? They don't know what to do, what is good and what is not good. If they just want something, they want something, right? Correct? And I was talking to somebody and I was telling, she should start talking, and then I think they said, after start talking, you will have another challenge actually, right? Because they will demand different things, which sometimes you cannot give actually, right? Right? You know, stupid thing, right? So again, it's a process. I said, okay, if Mahadev want me to go through this, and believe me, it is increasing my patience, it is increasing my compassion, everything actually, right? So same way, when you are building a business, are we learning everything? How many people are frustrated from their downlines? How many people are frustrated from their downlines? See, all liars. Nobody will raise the hand. I know exactly, right? Okay? Everybody gets frustrated from the downline, right? Okay? You know, if you're frustrated from the downline, that means you are yet to grow, to be patient enough to make them grow, actually, right? Okay? And so we have to work on ourselves, and the work on them will automatically happen, actually, right? Correct. So other day I was talking to Nilin, and Nilin took the system, and he tried covering things which I wanted to, right? You know, and I was talking to some people. I said, in this business, you have to become actually master in only three things. Only in three things. If you have a, first of all, you need to have a dream. First of all, you need to have a dream, non-negotiable. You should be willing to die for that dream. I'm not going to quit. I don't know. I don't have any other avenue to achieve that dream. I'm willing to die. Correct? That kind of a dream. Second, you should be willing to work. You should not be lazy. You should not be in inertia. There's excitement, energy all throughout actually, because of that vision, because of that dream actually. Okay, that is second thing. Okay, it's like a startup company. You have a vision, you have a dream, and you have to pitch every day with the same excitement, energy actually. You cannot fake it. When you believe in it, every time you pitch it, that energy comes, right? Correct? So that's not for the beginning only, right? And for that, I want to ask one question to everybody. How many of you are excited same way, the way you were excited when you started actually? I am still 16 years now, almost 15 plus years. I am still excited the same way I was on day one. Same way. Believe me, right? Okay. I think this is amazing because this is not just giving opportunity to fulfill the dream, but also it gives opportunity to make you an amazing entrepreneur, which are needed in this world actually, right? You will raise the child in a different way. Your child will be different. Why? Because your mindset will be different. Your resilience will be different. Your work ethics will be different. Your patience will be different actually, right? So first thing which we have to have a dream. We should be willing to work, correct, with patience. Now, other than that, what are the three things which are required to learn? Okay, number one, first of all, we have to learn and become master in prospect interaction. I was just thinking, I was talking to Subair, or I don't know who I was talking to. And I said, these are the things which we have to become master in. Prospect interaction, which means what all come into this? How to inform, that is also prospect interaction. How to invite, that is also prospect interaction. How to do qualifier, that is also prospect interaction. How to do goal meeting or the discussion between M1 and M2, that is also prospect interaction. Correct? Then how to do M2 and sign up, that is also prospect interaction. Once the sign up happens, that prospect become higher. Correct? But prospect interaction include all these things, right? Tell me, is it too many things? Okay, info, invite, correct? M1, qualifier, and M1, M2, sign up. 5 things only, right? True? Only 5 things. Is it too much to learn? No, it is not too much to learn. And everybody can become master in that, provided that person work with the intention to get a mastery in that action. Are you getting me? Most of the people do all these things, but they do to gain something. Oh, I should get a sign up. Oh, I should get this. I should do that. So they, rather than, it's like in school, there are 2 kinds of student. One student who learn physics to understand physics. Correct? Another who doesn't learn physics, who just by heart physics to go and give exam. Correct? So the difference is that only, right? Everybody is doing that, right? Everybody is writing the exam. But the guy who's understanding everything will have a different, because he understands everything, right? He will understand. Same in mathematics also, right? True. So here, you are working on this intentionally to understand how prospect behave, what are the different ways of basically getting them on track. Okay. And does that mean you will get 100% sign up when you become master? No. No. Correct. If you become a cricketer and you become master in cover drive, does that mean every cover drive you will play will be a 4 or a 6? No. Maybe you will get out also sometime while trying for giving a cover drive actually, right? True. But point is, you are not doing mistake. If the person is right, if the person has a dream, at least from your side, you are giving perfectly everything right. Rest is up to them. Are you getting me? Rest is up to them. So you're not scared. You are disciplined. First of all, you should not be scared while talking to them. Second, you have to be disciplined. If you're not scared, but you're calling one person in 1 year, it's of no use, right? Correct. You should not be scared. You should be disciplined. You should be consistent. This is what exactly you're building, actually, right? Correct. This is what you are building. And understand, you know, when upline is talking to, when suppose obviously you learn info and invite first, right? Then upline is doing M1. When you're sitting in M1, are you thinking, is he going to sign up or not? Or are you listening to upline carefully because you want to learn actually, right? Sign up will become a byproduct. Many people actually thinks about sign up. Very few people learn, okay, what upline is talking actually, right? This will stay with me forever. Maybe this guy, even if he sign up, he may not stay forever, right? But this skill will stay with me forever, actually. This knowledge will stay with me forever, right? Where should I focus upon, actually? Correct? So my point is, pure focus on these things, actually, right? So first you learn info, then invite, then become consistent and persistent and, disciplined in this. And then you learn M1, then you learn M2 and sign up. First thing, this is what exactly everybody need to learn. Everybody. Because if you have downlines and if you don't know this, then what will happen? So the prospect interaction. And this is not a rocket science. This just needs some extra attention. 6 months you can become master into all these things. 6 months. Somebody who's very, very slow, maximum 1 year also. But there are people who are 3-year, 4-year-old and still not master into this, right? Why? Not because they're not capable, no. Because they never focused to become master into that. They never focused to become master into this. Correct? So when you actually, this is the first part, right? Now, second part, after prospect interaction, what you learn? What you have to learn is IR interaction. Now, prospect has become IR, which means your team member. IR interaction. Now, in IR interaction, what happens? When IR comes in with an excitement, sometimes he becomes demotivated also. Sometimes he gets negativity from outside also. Sometimes he's not able to see the vision also, right? So first, IR interaction, switch him on. Show him the vision. Correct? Okay? Give him the belief. Then give him the skills. Help him to learn basics. Then how to get him consistent. How to empower, encourage, uplift. How to not getting frustrated. Correct? How not to push somebody who's very committed. Somebody who's very committed, people start pushing that person, right? And he breaks. And somebody who's not committed at all, they leave him actually, right? Both are wrong. Somebody who's not committed, slowly, with meeting, with interaction, we have to open his mind. And may not be 100% committed, from 0 to 10% commitment bring. That 10% will be additional actually, right? And then after that, encourage with that 10%. Appreciate. The person will get appreciated, he will get confident, maybe 10% become 20%, right? Commitment. 20 become 30%, right? Correct? No? Rather than pushing only those who are 100% committed actually, right? No? So yes, they will do themselves, but we just have to be there with them, those who are 100% committed, right? Okay? But everybody. So there's a human angle there. And why? And this is very natural, I'll tell you. This is normal. You don't have to learn this. You will be able to do this second part only if you become master in first part. I'll tell you why. Because if you become master in first part, somebody who is not committed, you will not be frustrated. You will not say, see hai yaar. Correct? Yeah, bewkoof hai yaar, right? Okay, this person is stupid. Or maybe somebody who's committed, you will not You will not try to push that person too much because you want to grow fast. Right? What you will do, you are master in prospect interaction, right? You will increase your activity to increase your speed. And in that process, you will get somebody who is as committed as you actually, right? Rather than pushing them. Believe me, same thing happened with me. I just kept on doing DRs. I was doing my work. I was doing everything. Okay, that's when exactly after 1.5 years when I got Bijoy, bang on. He's having a vision. He's committed. Everything is okay. But still, after he coming in also, ask him. I never pushed him for any baby, any plan, anything actually. I was only inspiring him with my work actually. Right? I keep on doing DR. He gets inspired. I also want to do that. Correct? I kept on working day in, day out. He get inspired. Okay, he also started working day in, day out actually. Right? And this is what exactly happened with everybody. There are many people who are brought in by me, but they are not as committed as me, but I don't push them unnecessarily. I said, okay, whatever they want to, right? But if I want to increase my speed, I push myself. And why I'm able to push myself? Because I know what to do to get more people actually, right? Which is prospect interaction. Are you with me? Correct? Before I was not knowing how to do prospecting. Okay, info invite is easy. After 5 years, you cannot just do info invite. You have to meet more people and do prospecting also, right? Correct? Now I know you get a person in front of me for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I will talk to him for 5 minutes something that person may or may not tell me. But in his mind, he will go back thinking, what is he doing actually? And the moment he asked, what am I doing? Tu bola aur main chala. Okay? You ask me, I'll tell. Okay? So, and at times I talk to people and don't even prospect them, but I like to marinate them and leave them actually. Right? Marinate them and leave them. Especially in the flight when the crew is there, right? I don't have time to right now to be committed for them actually, right? Because there are so many people already working, right? But when they come to serve me something, I just connect with them in 5 minutes, and then at least they get to know this person is happy, excited, and he has something big actually, right? Are you getting me? Okay. So that must be also required. So when you know about this, if your 5 people are not working very fast and you want to grow fast, what will you do? You will go out and find 5 more actually. Correct? So the first mastery in prospect interaction will help you in second interaction also, which is iron interaction. Because you will inspire, you will not push actually. Right? They will get inspired with your action, not with your talks only, right? Okay. So suppose 1 year you take to become 80% master in prospect interaction. Not even 100%, 80%. Last skill which I told you, that somebody coming in front of me for 5 minutes, suppose that skill is still not there. Because I also achieved that skill over a period of time, right? No, after 4-5 years actually, right? Okay. But 80%, which is proper info, invite, M1, M2, goal meeting, this, that, right? All that, right? Okay. If you learn that in 1 year, okay. And for IR interaction also, you learn that only for 1 year. And by the time you are in CTC, you will get to know a lot of things, how to interact with IRs and all that actually, right? Okay. 2 years. Third category of interaction is called leader interaction. Only these 3 things we need to learn, right? Leader interaction means people who are already leading few people, maybe captains, vice captains, right? Okay. Vice captains are budding leaders and captains are the real leaders and above captains actually, right? Okay. So when you are leader interaction, now in leader interaction also, how to give them solutions, which looks easy, which like they come to you and they get solution because they are the one who's executing everything. Sometimes what happens as an upline, when you are talking to a leader, you become responsible to bringing them down actually morally, mentally. Thankfully, this is not happening in BI because our culture is totally different. I see my own team, other team, right? People come to meet upline, they go back thinking I'm good for nothing actually. Correct? That's the biggest crime for me. Even if you are not doing anything, and if you are sitting with me, you should go back with a thought that I can do a lot actually. It's a different thing that I'm not putting my 100% time. But I will never make you feel that you're good for nothing actually. Meaning, when you're leading a team, because otherwise what will happen? You will do the same thing with your people, right? So anyway, I will not talk too much about leader interaction because CTC is a place. I'll tell you how you learn leader interaction. When you reach to a level wherein you have many captains and vice captains, okay, then our interaction with you will increase a lot, right? My interaction with you will increase a lot. Bijoy's interaction will increase. All the other grand appliance, interaction will increase a lot actually, right? Correct? When that interaction increases, slowly, you automatically learn. So automatically, plus you will come to CTC, plus you will have different kind of call. So, one-on-one calls, you will have access to everybody. You have access now also, right? But that time, when you reach to that stage, you will not call me and tell me, one of my prospects said this, what should I do? Obviously, because you surpass that stage, right? Correct. You will not also say, two of my IRs are not coming to system, what should I do? You pass that stage also, right? Now you will talk about, I have 50 people, I have 4 captains, correct? Or I have 3 captains, I have this, so this person is having this, how to plan, how to execute, all those things. We'll talk a different thing actually, right? We will not talk the basic plans and skills and all, right? Then you will learn more, right? And how much time it will take? Maximum 1.5 years to become master in this, right? Maximum. So total how much time? 1 year for higher interaction. Okay. Maybe 1 year for 1 year for prospect interaction, 1 year for higher interaction. This is slow I'm talking about. Somebody who's going fast can do faster than this. But still, so 1 year, and 1.5 years. In 3.5 years, you can become a master. And by that time that 3.5 years finish, you are already earning a very, very, very good income, probably $500,000 to $1 million a year actually, right? Okay. But the game will start from there. The game will not. This problem is people think the game gets over there actually, right? I tell you, my game started after I started earning $1 million. You know why? Because I had to do a lot of hustling to reach to $1 million, right? But while doing that hustling to reach $1 million, I learned so many things. I said, now I learned already. Why should I settle in $1 million only, right? Then I started second market. Then I started third market. Then I started fourth market, multiple TCs and all that, right? Why? Because imagine you are already, you are expert. Now it's like Pablo and Bruno. You already built one pipeline with so much of struggle. Now you know how to build it. So that now the real game will start now, then actually, right? But the problem is sometimes people become complacent at this stage actually, right? They forget what actually brought them till here, right? You still have to work hard after that also, but with luxury in hand, right? You still have to travel a lot, but maybe first class travel or business class travel, right? You still have to stay outside your house, maybe when you're building other markets, but maybe you'll stay in a 5-star hotel actually all the time, right? Correct? But still, the work is still same actually, right? Correct? Whether the first baby or the second baby, the pain you have to go through the same, right? But maybe, second baby, you already know many things, so you will not have a mental conflicts, right? Okay? So the game will start from there. Please understand. What happened? People in the process of earning $1 million or $500,000, they get so much of frustrated, irritated, desperate actually. They actually forget to focus upon the basics which they need to learn. And after that, the real game will start and your $1 million will become byproduct actually, right? Are you getting me? So this is what exactly is required. Now, I tell you, today I can say that after 15 years, this way of building was not there before. Because if I build the same way, the way I was building in my first year or second year, I'm stupid actually. True. So I'm trying to give more wisdom in an earlier age, so you don't have to wait for 15 years to reach where I reached actually 15 years, right? Provided your work ethics and passion is same as me. Because only knowledge and only skill will not get you where I am today, right? Knowledge, skill I will give, but you have to work on that, and you have to have that kind of work ethic actually, right? And believe me, it's so amazing after that, right? And then you will face any difficulty. See, situations will keep coming in life. May not be in business, maybe in life, personal life, whatever, right? But you will become a character who will just know how to find solutions. How to find solutions, not cry, complain. Okay, if there's a problem in the country, okay, we find the solution. We don't blame anybody. We find the solution. We work with patience. We know this is a passing phase. It will pass by, right? If there's a problem in the team, you know there's a solution, right? If there's a problem in the company, okay, I'm finding solution from last 15 years. Do you think company is perfect? No. The only thing I know, their heart is at the right place. Only thing I know is they care for us. Do you think but their management is perfect? Bullshit. Believe me, I fight with them for the network to make it perfect. Eventually, it will become perfect. Right? Correct? But the point is, are we looking at the problems or we are looking at the solutions with patience actually, right? Like for example, some people say, oh, I'm doing everything what you said. I become master in prospect interaction. I become the master in iron interaction. I do exactly same way the way you're telling. I become master in leader interaction also, right? But still, you know, this is not happening. That is not happening. If three guys are working well, but three guys are still not like this, right? Please understand. Even after you become master into everything, you will get few champions, you will get few mediocres, you will get few losers, you will get some people who is quitting actually, right? It's okay. It's okay, accept it. Accept. The point is that ultimately few champions will make you champion. Correct? You have to keep going in. You have to keep going. It's like early days when there was no family planning, people used to produce 12 babies actually, right? Correct or not? 10, 12 babies, 6 to 12. My father's and all, there are 6, 7, 8 brothers and sisters actually, right? My uncles, elder brothers to father, they have 6 kids. So 12, 6, 12, 10, 6 used to be normal actually, right? You know? And we don't even know, maybe 1 or 2 died also after getting born, right? So they were knowing it's okay, keep producing too many kids, some will die, some will become weak, some will become strong, but those strong will take care of the entire family actually, right? They accepted that, right? True. So same thing will happen here also, right? Okay, you know, there's no family planning required in networking. You have to produce more and more and more and more actually, right? Correct. So again, ask yourself, give a planning that how many months you will take to become master. Master does not mean, as I said, everywhere you will get the result. No, master means, okay, I did it well. And I accepted, even after doing well, sometimes people don't come. It's okay. Next will come, right? Next will come, next will come, right? Well, that stage, right? So basically, how many months? Break it off. Because in IR interaction also, there are 2 things here. Info invite, consistency, discipline, correct? Now, consistency and discipline, you cannot say, okay, I'm doing 5 plus 3 with consistency and discipline. You need to become a consistently disciplined character in everything, actually, right? You know, and it can be a exercise. It can be a food habit. It can be a language change, right? For example, today, I know system was to be taken. It's 8:30 in Dubai. I still woke up. I went for a walk because I said, no, I cannot leave that consistency, right? I went for a walk, it's cold. Usually I used to go by 8 o'clock, but now I had to leave today by 7, and 8 o'clock I came back, had my coffee. By the time Arya woke up, okay, I just made her a little bit, in the morning, cranky, right? I just saw her, whether she's still coughing or not, right? And then I handed it over to mom and nanny and everyone, and then I came here, right? No matter what it is, right? Discipline, consistency, right? Okay. Believe me, this, as I mentioned, right, you will not build a legacy or a lot of money till the time you will not build a character, actually. See, understand, imagine God is watching you, okay? And he will not, imagine you have a prime minister of your country, okay? And he's totally cuckoo from here, stupid. Do you think you will like that position, that chair to be held by that person? No. Correct? Correct. Same way, God will not give you position of a financially free person, entrepreneur, because many people will actually draw inspiration from you, right? So you need to have that character to actually give that inspiration. Then only God will give that position to you, right? So being an entrepreneur is not. Have you ever seen a stupid entrepreneur? Stupid entrepreneur, which means an entrepreneur who's 200 kg fat and who's ugly and this, and all the entrepreneurs are amazing, actually, right? Why? Because they work 360-degree on themselves, holistic approach. They are good physically, they're good mentally, their character is disciplined, they eat well, they talk right things, right? And also they start looking good automatically, right? Discipline, everything, actually, right? And the money also comes, right? Tell me one person, one entrepreneur, like who's well known in the world, who's 200 kg weight, who cannot walk, who can barely walk, actually, and nobody, right? No one, actually, right? Why? Q. Because because if they don't work on that aspect, they will not be able to work on other aspects also, right? Okay. So we have to understand one thing. Now BIL is going on. Believe me, BIL, my intention to start BIL was to help people to earn more money immediately after the event. Okay, because they spend money to go to the event, so they should earn a lot of money after that, right? So that next event they can also go again, right? So that was the intention. But now, when I look at it, maybe Mahadev's blessing that he gave that idea, but this BIL is not just for that. This BIL has become an academy, actually, right? If you play it well, 3 months, you will become 60% master in IR interaction, prospect interaction. Everybody, 60% at least, right? In 3 months. And 3 more months, if you continue the same, 2 BIL seasons can make you master in totally IR interaction, fully IR interaction, prospect interaction. And if you're captain and vice captain, and you're already master in prospect interaction, if you're already master in 2 seasons, can make you a very good in IR interaction. Okay. And you will become a lead, actually, who will start learning the 3rd interaction, which is a leader interaction. Right? And there are people like that. There are people who had 1 team last BIL, then 2 teams last BIL, and now they have 6 or 7 teams and they are coaching their coach, actually, right? Correct. Now, the point is not about winning. I am happy if you are 30th number, but if you learn all these things and your people learn all these things, right? Okay, in every pool, last team, if you're last, but your numbers are multiplied by 2 or 3 times and everybody learned prospect interaction and a bit of IR interaction, the purpose is solved. Because BIL is an academy to actually produce networkers, organized, skilled networkers, disciplined, skilled networkers actually, right? Okay. And believe me, I can tell you one thing. I am too lazy to write a book or something. But if you learn all these things, probably you will write a book on a network marketing actually. So this is what exactly network. And you don't need to do too many things. You just have to go through the path and you will know everything actually, right? You know, some people ask me, why don't you write a book, right? I said, okay, my intention is to give this to people, which I'm already giving in the form of work, you know, the way we are working, right? I don't need to write a book and people reading who are not even belonging to this organization, and they're reading and they're learning and then they're teaching without even doing it, right? You know, I don't want to create more teachers. I want to create more leaders actually, right? Okay. Otherwise, what will happen? People will read my book and they will go and start teaching others, right? True. But they have to go through before they start teaching others actually, right? You know, they have to go through, then only they'll understand, right? So please understand these three things. Put it in your head, right? And BIL, as I said, it's 5 weeks gone, 6 weeks started actually. Right? People who are behind, you just focus on yours. These things, IR, prospect interaction, everyone. Your position will come up automatically, your numbers will multiply automatically. Correct? Play to win. Play to win, but winning is not coming first always. Winning is the purpose of BIL is solved actually. Right? Purpose is to multiply 2 or 3 times. Right? Correct? Even for the last team also, right? And I promise you one thing. The first thing, which is called prospect interaction. If you become master in this, I promise you, I will make you master in another 2 things actually. Right? Other 2 things. Because other 2 things we can discuss a lot and you can execute, right? But the first thing is the longest. It's like, you know, in India, there's an IAS exam. IAS exam, you know, Indian, basically civil services, right? Where you become collector and IPS or something, you know, grade 1 officer. In that exam, how many millions of people appear? And maybe 10 or 20,000 people actually clear what? Prelims. Correct? So prelims, so prospect interaction is like a prelims. But after that, the main exam, okay, if you get a right person to guide you, you can clear that also. You know? And the only thing which is required is, okay, fine. If in one attempt, not learning, second attempt, third attempt, fourth attempt, you will clear it actually, right? Provided you don't give up in between. So as I say, the first prospect interaction, you become master in that. Other 2 things, my agenda is very simple. Next year, I only want to talk about 2 things. I don't want to talk to everybody. Because what I'm talking, you will talk that to new people, right? If you become master into that, right? I want to focus upon higher interaction and leader interaction after 1 year. Correct? So those who become master in prospect interaction, they will move to a leader interaction and higher interaction. And I want to focus on that. And majorly, I want to focus on the last leader interaction, right? Second one is still between, right? So what to do if you want to be in that part of that, all those conversation, you have to cross the first stage, which is becoming a master in prospect interaction and become a captain. When you become a captain, okay, you are already into a higher interaction. And when you become a coach, you're already into a third place, which is leader interaction actually, right? We will talk this time a lot about this in CTC. Okay. So still we have time for CTC. Qualify for that. Come. One CTC you will understand a little bit. Then you'll come back and apply. The next CTC you will learn more. In 2 or 3 CTC you will become master into that also, right? Correct? So play BIL as if it is an academy actually, right? It's an academy. Everybody should work on prospect interaction, and through that they should sign up their DRs, and through that they can become the vice captain next BIL, and vice captains can become captain. Okay, automatically you come in that category, right? Okay. And as I said, even if you're 30th number, it's okay. It's okay. Don't settle in that number, obviously, but learn that, right? Some people say, oh, we are focusing only on basics. Hello, if you're focusing on basics, it will reflect. Basics means passion also. Basics means discipline also. Basic means, everything actually, right? Not just info in environment. Okay. So these three things, think about it, plan by when you want to become masters. And for this, what all you have to do, right? Nobody will tell you. But with this, you will be alert all the time when upline is talking. Okay, I want to learn this. Okay, in the prospect meeting, I want to learn this. In this, how exactly this person handled this. And then eventually, and rest of the things, except, okay, fine. 80% I learned, and 20% eventually you will learn, right? Okay, done. So this is what I wanted to talk. And as I say, make BIL as an academy. Imagine if there are 3,000 people or 6,000 people playing BIL, and all of them become expert in prospect interaction. We can handle a growth of 30,000 people also, right? One person can handle 5 people, right? Correct. But imagine if 6,000 people, out of 6,000 people, if only 600 people become master, and we sign up 30,000 people, those 30,000 will not stay back because those 600 people cannot handle them, right? Are you getting me? So many people coming out of this academy, who are spread across, and they will take care of 4, 5, 6 people, and they will make them master. And that's how exactly it will work, right? Correct? And this is how exactly the foundation will be strong. Then you can handle 300,000 people also eventually, right? Okay? Done? Because it's not just about sign up, it's not just about money, it's about learning what we are supposed to do in a most efficient way, right? Okay, and that will not happen inside the classroom. That will only happen when we keep doing it a lot with patience, with learning attitude. Okay, done. So thank you very much, and I'll see you guys again, mostly in CTC and I don't know, CDC, right? Yeah. Okay. See you. Bye bye.